Welcome to KGiSL Institute of Technology, campus that inspires. First, we begin with the entrance, through which young minds enter to become aspiring personalities. Next, we have a 24/7 security facility. Our campus is surrounded by lush green environment. Here, we have the admin block of KGiSL Institute of Technology. Here we have the side face of the main building. We have an in-house ambulance in case of emergency. And also we do have the COVID measure washing provisions fitted with hand wash liquid dispensers. Let's enter into the admin block. So this is the internal portion of the administrative block. We do have a space for a reception which also has TV facility and a waiting lounge. Every corner of the institution is fitted with CCTV camera. Here we do have the principal office. This is the vice principal office. We have the office of CEO. And we do have a wide boardroom for official meetings. We have an office space where we do have the administrative offices. We have an individual cabin for the administrative officer. Now we have the full view of the office. We also do have a public addressing system through which announcements are made, where it gets reflected through speakers to the students. We have a career services cell which is used for the placements. So this is CV Raman Auditorium, which is the MBA seminar hall. This is the inside view of the CV Raman Auditorium, which is the MBA seminar hall, which seats around 200 students. Which has a projector setup also. We do have a space for comparing and operating the projector systems. where it is a fully centralized system, AC system. So the placement all comprises of a placement coordinator room, placement officer's office. We have an individual space for group discussion, which is called as GD room. And also we do have 5 panel rooms for interviews, face-to-face interviews. We do have a seminar hall for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science department. And also we do have an individual seminar hall for Computer Science and Business Systems. Now we have the academic block view, which consists of 6 floors, which is also known as Kite Academic Block. Where every floor is fitted with a common notice board. We are taking a look at the Department of Information Technology. In which we have the notice board for the IT department. And this is the HOD cabin of IT department. We can see speakers through which common announcements are made. So we have the mission and vision statements of the institution as well as the individual departments, and every department has a first aid box. So this is the lobby of Department of IT. And we have the Artificial Intelligence and Data Science department, which has a notice board with common informations. We have an HOD cabin and as well as a department office. Next, we move on to the faculty room of AI and DS department. Where the space is partitioned for as cabins for each faculty. We have fire safety hoses fixed for emergency purpose in the building. We are taking a look at the lobby. So this is the first year AI and DS classroom. The classroom is fitted with a projector system and a white screen as well as a blackboard. This is the second year AI and DS classroom of the A section. Next, we have the first year Computer Science and Business Systems classroom. which is also fitted with a projector system as well as speakers for information. And we do have a wide staircase for ease of movement. This is the third year AI and DS classroom, that is Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. This is second year AI and DSB. So next we have the CSB department, Computer Science and Business Systems. We have the HOD cabin here, as well as the department office. We do have a faculty room. All the faculty rooms and HOD cabins are furnished in an equal space, in an equal plan. We have the ECE department, where every lobby is fitted with quotes that inspire students, quotes that have been said by inspiring personalities. So this is the second year Computer Science and Business Systems classroom. We have the final year AI and DS classroom for A section. This is the third year AI and DSB classroom. We have an ample amount of space for the system administrator. We have the final year CSBS classroom and the third year CSBS Computer Science and Business Systems classroom. And this is the final year CSBS classroom, the third year CSBS classroom, and the final AI and DSB classroom. Next, we are taking a look at the MBA department, first year MBA classroom, second year MBA classroom, and this is the faculty room of MBA. This is the space for the head of the department of MBA, where each department has the first aid kit. We have an individual computer center for the MBA department with ample amount of systems. also with an overhead projector. We have the library space of MBA department. Even the library space has a fire extinguisher. Next, we move on to the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Where we have the visitor space. We are taking a look at the cabin of the HOD of Mechanical Department. And the department office. Next, we do have the faculty room of Mechanical Department staff. Now we are taking a look at the laboratories of Mechanical Department. We do have the Thermal Engineering Lab. With various engines and machineries. For the students to experience and hands-on experience and working statics of the engines. Next, we are taking a look at the computer-aided manufacturing lab. We do have a space for the students to work and write on the experiments. Next, we are taking a look at the strength of materials laboratory. Next, we do have the kinematics and dynamics lab. With equipments that suit for the experiments. We do have the Engineering Practices Lab, which is also known as the workshop. Having an ample space for the students to sit and write, as well as proceed the experiments. We have certain study models. as well as welding individual welding cabins. We do have an ample space for engineering drawing. Next, we are taking a look of fluid mechanics laboratory. Which has various turbines and systems. We do have a separate maintenance team for the periodical maintenance of the machines. And it's made sure that every machines are calibrated each year. We have a water and wastewater analysis as well as a surveying laboratory. With ample amount of surveying equipments. We have a highway engineering laboratory. Next, we do have soil mechanics laboratory. We do have a mechatronics laboratory. Next, we are taking a look at metrology and measurements laboratory. It's made sure that each and every measurement devices are calibrated. We are taking a look at the heat power laboratory. Next, we go on to the Department of ECE. We'll take a look at the laboratories of the ECE department. its Linear Integrated Circuits Lab. The lab consists of multiple number of trainer kits, every lab has information boards. Next, we are taking a look at the digital lab. Where we have series of equipments. We have the microwave laboratory, which has a fire extinguisher, where all the labs are provided with fire safety alarms as well as smoke sensors and safety devices. Next is optical communication laboratory. Next, we do have a microcontroller and a microprocessor laboratory. Where we have microprocessor kits. Next, we are taking a look at the communication networks laboratory. With required number of systems and all also ventilation provisions. Every lab has a first aid box kit. Also, we do have first aid boxes in the department HOD cabin, faculty rooms. Next, we are taking a look at the electronic circuit lab. This is an electronic circuit lab for engineering practices laboratory. We do have a dark room for light-based experiments. Next, we are taking a look at the computer science and engineering department. We are taking a look at the faculty room. The previous was the HOD cabin. We do have individual notice board for all the departments. So next we are taking a look at the kite library. The library has an individual space or cabin for the librarian. And also we do have an exclusive digital library. The digital library consists of Telnet and NPTEL sources. We do have reference books. And safety equipment such as fire extinguisher and a CCTV camera. And also speaker systems for announcements. We do have an individual journal and magazine space. it is segregated for each department. And we do have a individual provision for general magazines. We are taking a look at the girls' common room. Which has all basic amenities. The same is provided for the boys also. Next, we are taking a look at the STP, which is sewage treatment plant. Now we are taking a look at the VIP guest house, which is inside the campus. Have an hostel space for the women, the girls hostel, where in the entrance we do have a 24/7 security service. Along with the temperature monitor, which is also known as the temperature check station. During this pandemic, we do have a washing area with hand wash dispensers. Now we are taking a look at the boys hostel, fitted with CCTV cameras and anti-ragging boards, signboards. We do have anti-ragging helpline numbers, and also the mess timings. We are taking a look at the hostel room. Each room consists of lockers, and we also do have an indoor game bay in the boys hostel. We are taking a look at the mess, which is kept clean and hygiene. Taking a look at the cafeteria. We do have water doctors in the cafeteria. We do have an individual parking space for the faculty members. And this is the common notice board, which is placed in the ground floor nearby the electrical room or the power room. These notice board consist of all the basic informations and announcements from the college. And water doctors fixed at each floor for clean and hygienic water. We do have a lift facility. We are taking a look at the Department of Physical Education. With various gym equipments for the students. We do have an restroom facility for the gents and a special provision for the physically challenged. And the girls' restroom has a sanitary napkin dispenser. Taking a look at the UPS system room. The power room. pantry space. With storage compartments. And our campus is a wheelchair friendly environment. Now we are taking a look at the staff quarters. Thank you.